Hey guys, welcome back to our video, or welcome if you're new. My name is 90 and I've been a builder for about 9 years now, maybe more, maybe less, I don't really remember anymore. But anyway, today I'm gonna be doing a review or a showcase for the World Builder add-on by Oreville Studios on the Minecraft Marketplace, which is priced at 990 Minecoins. This is the first thing I've ever got from the Minecraft Marketplace, so you know it's gonna be something good. But anyway, I'm gonna be sharing my thoughts and opinions at the end of the video, and I'm gonna be answering the question if it's worth it or not at the end of the video. Also, I'm gonna be leaving a timestamp at the description if you wanna jump to it right away. So anyway, I'm gonna be showing some footage of me playing around with the add-on first because it doubles as a tutorial too. When you join into the world or when you enter the world, you're immediately greeted with a handbook, which gives the basics for the add-on. It tells you how the tools work, how they function, or what all the tools are, and how to use them properly. Because I didn't use them properly, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I was just playing around most of the time. Anyway, yeah, the main thing you want to do here is get the toolbox, which is also in the handbook. And when you open the toolbox, I recommend you guys to arrange your inventory just like this. Okay, to start things off, we have the selection 1, which is already in the name. You can select a block or you can select a whole area if you want to, depending on the render distance, because it also has a limit, which is the chunks that are loaded in or the chunks that they can actually read or something. You can do a few different things with the blocks or the area you selected, just like you can copy it, you can paste it anywhere you want. You just have to move a few blocks just like this. I don't really know how this works on the Bedrock Edition or the Windows 10 edition because I do play on mobile most of the times and I really haven't tested this on the Bedrock Edition of Minecraft yet. So yeah, you can also redo and undo whatever you did. So if you didn't really like what you did, you can undo it, and if you suddenly regret your decision, you can also redo it, because why not, right? It's a really good feature if you ask me. So you can undo your mistakes and maybe fix them also. And you can also cut certain blocks you've selected, just like this. So if you don't like this certain place right here, you can move it somewhere else. And you can paste it anywhere for how many times you want. You can also do the same, undo and redo it, but yeah, it still functions quite the same to world edit on Java. Next up, we have the fill function or the fill command or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. Or the fill tool. There we go. The fill tool. You have to select a block first and then you have to fill it. There's a few different options you can do here. There's outline, there's wall, there's move, there's a lot. I don't really know how to play around with the other tools of the fill here, but I am going to show you how the outline and the wall tool works. I have decided that I'm gonna be doing a castle for this video, so yeah. Not really sure if this is the center for this box, but I hope it is, because we're gonna be doing a little gate or a door, because this will help me guide myself to the next thing that we're doing, because we're gonna be using the draw tool to create a path to the door or the gate, whatever you want to call it. Now it's not really a castle if we don't add towers, right? So good thing this add-on also has a cylinder for the draw tool, which will make this really easy to make towers. So yeah, let me just select a block first, and then let me get the right height that I really want to take. Let's say, yeah, that works. So let me just copy that on the other sides too. Now let's say I want to add a cute little roof to this tower. Let me just get the pyramid tool for the draw tool, and let me get the right shape for it. Let's say oh, too big, right there, maybe right there. Oh, what the hell is, no, yeah, nope. Let's just, yeah, let's just not try to add a roof anymore. Let's just texture the wall using a brush. We're gonna be using the mask command here, or the mask tool. Yeah, but we're gonna be picking our brush first. Let me pick sphere because this will work. And let me, yeah, no, not hollow. And let me get the mask first. So yeah, we're gonna be masking stone brick because that's the block we're gonna be want to changing. And let's set a pattern. Let's pick these blocks. We're gonna be using shades of gray because stone brick is gray. And since the main block we have is stone brick, we're gonna be spamming stone brick quite a bit because we don't want it to be covered really. We want it still to be visible. We still want a lot of stone brick visible. So yeah. I actually messed up quite a bit on this part because I didn't actually set a pattern. I only set a block. So yeah, I'm just gonna redo the pattern, and again we're gonna set a mask. We're gonna be masking stone brick, so we're only gonna be changing stone brick, and this time we're gonna be adding blocks to a pattern, not gradient. I'm gonna be adding blocks to a pattern right there. We're only gonna be tapping it once, and we're gonna be tapping the stone brick variants for like a few times because again our main block is stone brick and we don't really want that to be covered right out all the way. So now this should work properly. I hope it will. Let me test. Yeah, it works. That's a small downside for the add-on because it gets quite confusing a few times, but it only takes quite a bit of time to get used to it, but it's still a bit confusing, but it works. It's easy to use. It's quite easy to use, so yeah, that doesn't really, I don't really mind that much because it's still a good add-on at the end of the day. Another thing that is actually easier to do in this with this add-on is custom trees, which I'll be doing right now. For the leaves, we're gonna be doing the same thing we did for the stone brick, but this time we're only gonna be using leaves and we're gonna be masking air. And we're gonna be tapping air a lot because that's gonna be the way for us to make it a bit airy, if that makes sense. Yeah, but let me test it out first. It works, so yeah, we can actually fill this in now, but let me undo this first because I don't want to do pushes. Yeah, you can actually make pushes with this tool also. It's up to you. It's up to you how you use it. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to make this look pretty. Not too pretty because I am trying to save time with this video. I still have things to do after this. Still have to build a map and other things. But yeah, you just have to make it a bit pushy. You just have to not spam, you just have to click on some places, not a lot of places, just some. That tree looks quite sad, but hey, I can't really do much about it. It's for the sake of the video. I'm not trying to take a lot of time from you guys, but anyway, we can actually make it a bit prettier. We can edit it for quite a bit with another tool, which is the cycler tool. It's kind of if you guys know how the debug stick works in Java Edition, this is kind of like that. It's very useful for a lot of things, just like this. One of the easiest tools to use here is the command tool. You just have to type in a command just like this one. Yeah, this is your reminder to subscribe, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Support your local potato. Help me reach 1.5k subs. It's one of my goals right now. And yeah, moving on. We're gonna be using another tool, which is the structure tool. It kind of functions just like the copy paste, but it it copies it copy and pastes your structure or the thing you selected on different places and different rotations, so it you can kind of I'm just gonna show you. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry. Another thing that I can play around with this add-on is this thing. I can legit play around with this for like 4 hours or hours and hours, and I won't get bored. But anyway, moving on to the next tool, we have the replacer tool. It kind of just like functions as it just replaces a block that you selected. So let's say I wanna use leaves and then replace a few blocks and change a few blocks into leaves. I can use this tool and see, that's simple. Also another simple tool on this add-on. Now a question that you might be asking is custom terrain possible with this add-on? Well, to answer that question, yes. It is very much possible, and it's very easy too if you know the right techniques. And one of those techniques are using sand. Yes, it might be very laggy. Well, actually, it is very laggy, but sand is the best thing to use when you're when you're doing custom terrain. Even in Java Edition or the World Edit in Java Edition, sand is still the best thing to use when you're doing custom terrain. See, all of that in under 10 minutes. It was very easy, but very laggy also. But anyway, if you guys wanna place grass on your builds or on grass. Place grass on grass, if that makes sense. I don't really know. If you guys want to detail your grass, you can always use the overlay tool, which I'm gonna be using right here. I'm gonna be picking ferns and grass, and then adding some air blocks into the pattern because I don't want to fill the whole place up with grass and ferns. So yeah, it's that easy. I'm being for real. This is one great add-on if you're really asking me. But anyway, since I'm done playing around with this, I'm gonna be moving on to my thoughts and opinions, and I'm gonna be answering the question if it's worth it. Okay, now, is the add-on good? To answer that question simply, yes, it's amazing. The add-on is so easy to use, it's so powerful. Though sometimes it gets confusing, like for the masking and the patterns and stuff. That's the only confusing thing that gets me, or maybe I just lack the experience. But overall, it's an amazing add-on. It's easy to use, it's very powerful. I can't say anything bad about this add-on. It's just really good. It's something that I've been dreaming about for so long, since us Bedrock players, Pocket Edition players, we don't have access to World Edit because that's a Java mod. Or actually we do, but it's a confusing add-on. But this add-on, it's just... I don't know how to describe it, it's so easy. But yeah. The downside for this add-on that I can see is... I can't see anything, to be honest, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe the lack of, like, updating the block states, like... You saw that when I was building the tree, the walls updated without me even doing stuff. So yeah, maybe that was the only downside that I can see. But overall, still a good add-on. I don't really see a reason for me to hate that, because it's just a simple thing. Now, to answer the question, is it worth it? For 990 mine coins, is it worth it? For builders, yes. It's very much worth it. It saves so much time. It makes building so easy. It makes filling in large spaces so easy. It makes copy pasting so easy. We don't have to use structure blocks anymore or the clone command. This add-on does it for us. It's amazing. It's really a godsend. If you would allow me to rate this add-on, I'm giving it a 5 stars. Or maybe a 4.5. Around the 2, but a very high rating because it's a really good add-on. And that's about it. Thank you for watching.